I'm pretty sure if you were growing up in Malaysia, you would have either been having tuition classes or have had friends go for tuition classes of some sort. Today, we're going to dive back to the past of our childhood traumas and talk about our personal tuition experiences. If you went to tuition, this one's for you. Let's hit it.
Oh man, hey, what's up everybody? Today, we are, this is the part of childhood I don't want to reminisce.
Oh, hit it.
This is the nostalgia.
This is
and
the nostalgia.
Okay.
The nostalgia. Oh, did you guys just hear that?
Oh.
If you're not watching YouTube, why aren't you? If you're watching Spotify, just watch Spotify. Hey, watch Spotify pula.
Watch Spotify. You can...
Please listen to Spotify. Listen to Spotify. Today, wait. I hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are doing great. How are you guys? Hope you're feeling fine. Wash your hands. Wash your phone. Cases going to 3,000 by the time this episode comes out.
Yesterday was 2.3.
2.8.
2 point freaking... Not
That's Corona. That's Corona saying...
That's Corona.
Oh, yeah.
Man, how's everyone at the table? How are you today?
This week's so tiring. This month is crazy.
This month is crazy. People say there's Raya. That's right. Raya for everyone here. Today we have a special guest. Today we have a special... Are you going to say hello?
Hello.
Wow, just that voice just sounds so... What do you say? You sounded like peachy?
Yeah, peachy?
I don't think you can say that about yourself.
Yeah, no,
you have to let someone compliment you.
But she thinks she sounds peachy.
Right, I think I sound peachy, yeah.
Because, some people...
fine.
You guys don't really hear your voices played back to you guys. So Nicole's experience is, why don't you introduce yourself? Who you, what do you do? What you do?
Oh, sorry, you introduced us that.
Right. Okay, yeah. Hi, my name is Nicole. I am the newest intern in Blank Slate.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's written... why, Ming Yue?
Wrong one, sorry.
It's written down here, Nicole, the brand new Penang girl.
She is.
I am from Penang.
Okay, let's dive back the stories.
Yeah.
Right.
You aren't just from Penang.
Okay.
Right before you came and joined us in Blank Slate, where were you?
I was in Taylor's University.
And also?
In Penang.
But
KL?
where did we meet you first?
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
Oh my God,
2018, we met in Singapore.
Oh yeah, randomly.
Randomly, it was. I think you guys had in the library, National Library, if not mistaken.
What a chance! Ming Yue and I never go to libraries. What were we doing there?
Can you please tell the story? How do we meet?
Okay. So basically, you guys had like a session about branding, and I was interested, and I had to pay. That's not the main point, but the main point is to get to meet you guys. Yeah. So why was I doing that? I was actually working there for 14 months before I went back to study.
You were working in the library in Singapore?
No. I was working in Singapore in a digital marketing agency.
For 14 months?
For 14 months. I did my intern. Then after that, they converted me into a full-timer.
I was
then after that,
okay.
Then you go to study?
We don't care about English.
Yes, I went back to study.
Why?
Asian parents.
I see. How old were you when you got the job?
20 years old.
You can work at 20 full-time?
Yes.
In Singapore?
Yes.
And then you wanted to go back to study. I don't understand this. Why?
Parents.
Okay, great. That's
right.
Okay,
and also, but then looking back right now, I don't think that's a bad decision. It was a blessing in disguise lah.
Right.
Yeah.
You paid to... Sorry, the main point was you paid to hear us?
Yes, I paid to hear
I'm
you guys.
so sorry.
But no, it was life-changing.
It was life-changing?
Yeah.
I was so confused that day.
Tell me how it changed your life.
Okay, but let's hear your side.
How did it change your life?
Okay,
I need to know.
I think it's the breath of fresh air that you guys have on your perspective of branding in general and also video storytelling.
Not the fact that you haven't...
what can I speak? Did I just give myself sorry?
I was going to say, not the fact that we were the first Malaysians you heard in a long time, is it? In 14 months.
Actually, that's also quite true.
Maybe that's why I got breath of fresh air.
Yeah, Malaysian YouTubers, right? Walking the streets of
Singapore, pretending we know what we're doing. I love it. Okay, we owe you a meal. I'm so sorry I had to pay to watch this.
Hey, no.
Sorry, now we're paying her.
Yeah, that's also true.
True.
And then we'll feed you a bit more. So, that was a very long segue to what we're actually talking about. But speaking of paying to hear other people talk, that's actually...
What a great segue. I'm going to give you an applause for that one. Jeremy's clapping hands.
Today, let's define what the heck is a tuition.
So, for everyone who is not Malaysian or Singaporean, this isn't actually something that people do
outside
regularly.
Yes.
Actually, it's more of an Asian culture thing.
No, in the culture of the white boys,
in
and girls.
What?
They call
Western
it
culture.
tutoring.
Tutoring, yes.
Personal tutorage.
Yes.
Personal tutorage,
Or tuition.
Tuition. No, but don't they use tuition as the
general education?
Classes? Yeah. Monies. Tuition fees,
Sorry, what's happening, Jamie? What do you want him to do more?
I don't know. I actually had to think about what the heck he's doing. He did this. I'm like, do I owe you money at this point? Like, what's happening? Tuition.
You hear that term a lot when it comes to paying for education in the tertiary levels.
Yes.
Your tuition fees per semester and stuff like that. But what we are referring to when it comes to the word tuition.
We're talking about tuition.
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 Oh, such a weird word.
Pronounced by Malaysians as Tooshen. Tuition.
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 You go to tuition.
Y-E-N.
I go tuition today.
You got tuition or not? I got tuition.
I got tuition.
Tuition is basically
the past tense of
additional class or personal tutoring after the hours of school.
Oi.
I'm not reading that off anything.
Okay.
That's true.
But it's correct. It is true. It is.
And the reason why Nicole is joining us today.
Because she has a tuition center in Penang, is it?
No.
No.
Do you go to a lot of tuitions?
Yes, I did.
And that's why she's on the podcast today.
So
because we want to talk about the difference between our generation of what tuition was versus you are fairly young. You and Ming Han are about 8 years difference.
You are fairly young.
8 years?
That's not how you talk about a woman's age. Hey, you're fairly young.
Just in comparison to
but I'm not offended.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You are young.
Yes, thank you.
You are young and peachy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what she said, not me. Just for reference.
Ming Han is 8 years older than Nicole. We've got the ceiling and the floor.
Why you gotta do me like this?
We just gotta point it out. And I think what we want to explore is how much or how similar or different are our experiences when it comes to tuition, right?
Tuition.
Yes, of course. First things first, the reason why people go for these things is because
Kiasu.
they're
Kiasu.
Okay,
Yes,
kiasu.
Number one.
Because they are weak in a particular subject or want to get better, correct?
But you see, right, that's where the whole argument begins. Why are we weak in that subject? You know what? Teacher never teach properly.
Yep.
That's true. Just don't blame the student. Blame the teacher. Correct or not? Correct. Everyone here nodding heads. Just I'm sorry, I love all my teachers from high school. No, actually not all. I hate one of you all. So just so you know. Mr. PJ teacher, hate you. Anyway,
what's happening?
Sorry, back to this. Sorry, we went to a very dark place for a while. I honestly believe, here's the argument when it comes to tuition, okay? I don't believe tuition is actually needed if teachers taught you what you're supposed to learn properly.
Or if the student pay attention.
Yeah.
That's also the thing. But
that's me.
But you see, here's the thing. If you don't pay attention in school, what makes you think go pay attention in tuition?
Actually, that's true.
Right?
I pay attention in tuition because the teacher nicer. Okay, so it's the teacher's problem.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, done.
You see?
Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Next week, Jeremy. Sorry, we're going to cut this short. Okay, tuition. I think in our era, okay, let me start first because I'm obviously the freaking oldest here.
Yep.
I think tuition already differed between my generation, my year and Ming Yue's year. Already different. Because the tuition in my year, literally government schools had stay back tuition after classes. For a while, then they cancel all of it. So I will be in standard 1.
Class tambahan,
class remedial class, not for me, but there's last time we talked about it, there's the Chinese classes and everything, right? I think for a while, if you weren't doing so well in a certain subject, the teacher actually allocated extra hours after school to teach math, to teach Malay or something like that. But then after a while, they just stopped all of it, and the school gave up all of us.
For me, I still got.
Oh, then what was yours? Okay, that was the government school one.
Yeah, government school.
Not the one where you pay extra money outside. Then
which you also did.
Which also did. Which they staff 20 people in one small classroom.
Yeah.
And then you have to listen to the teacher for another half an hour.
We'll go into the types of tuitions in a bit. Let's kick it off with what were the subjects we all had to go for. I'll leave Nicole for last because she probably went for everything actually.
Sorry, you look a bit...
No, wait, are you offended or impressed?
I'm very impressed.
That face was
I'm very impressed that, I have a lot of people saying that, I look smart, but actually I'm not a studious person.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
Oh no.
Okay. Sorry, thank you. Thank you.
No.
Ming Han, what? I think Ming Han went for the least. What subjects do you go for?
Okay, I actually didn't go for the least. I went for math. I went for chemistry. I went for physics. Because I just refused.
Malay, you went for Malay.
There was a lot of Malay. So at least 4 different tuitions. Oh, I think about it, it's so painful.
Okay, not bad actually.
Oh, it sucks. Okay. And wait, did I have to go for art? Yes. I actually went for Chinese and art a little while.
Yeah, that's when you're a small boy lah.
No. Art was for SPM.
Huh?
What?
You took art?
I took an elective art.
Drawing?
Yeah, drawing.
What? Oh, your eyes damn good. What are you talking about?
Nope, I only know how to copy picture. I'm a photocopier. I asked me to draw my own original picture. F that. Sorry. Got people commenting on me. Ming Han, you're supposed to be Christian. Why you swear so much? I'm
Who's
so sorry.
This?
I received DMs.
Good lah.
Got hate DMs. F.
Wait, what do you learn in art? Tuition.
Good point. At this point, I don't remember anything.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you remember tuition classes? I don't.
Hold on. Don't answer yet. I have to answer.
Okay,
sorry.
What's your tuition?
I went for ad math because my ad math was disgusting.
Yes.
I went for physics for a while. I kind of dropped out because I was like, no hope already.
Didn't you change out of science stream?
I still had to do physics.
Okay.
I only dropped biology. I did chemistry. I went for BM only for a year.
Okay.
And I dropped out because my BM was okay. English literature because it was my replacement for biology.
Okay.
And I had to do mod maths also for a bit because my maths is just generally bad.
Yeah, math is painful.
Other than that,
painful.
I think that was about
it. Other than that, you literally covered half your syllabus there.
True.
I think majority of your syllabus is there.
Really, I was quite trash to be honest. Like it was so bad. I'll tell the story later. My ad was then my teacher also like, boy, we don't go for A. Like that's what the teacher said to me.
No hope already.
No hope already. What do you go for?
Right. Okay. So I went for like y'all maths, maths, physics, chemistry because a lot of calculations.
Okay.
Bio, but I think I dropped that. Malay, and guess what? I went to Cambridge as well. Cambridge English.
Why?
You not know how to English?
The thing is that I thought I was good in English.
But you're not good speaking English?
I don't know. I actually, up until now, I do not know why did my
was
parents...
the problem?
I don't think my mom sees a problem. My mom sees that I could improve, that the current education system could not provide. So that's why I went. And
It's the Chinese parent syndrome.
Yes.
CPS. Were you already getting A's?
Yes.
Then go for what? Waste money.
Extra A.
Your parents rich, money kia this
No.
I don't understand. Why? You already A.
Yes, that's the thing. But the thing is that my mom thought, my parents thought that the current education system is like not good enough. And you know how government school is, and the standard of and quality of education is not up to par.
This one we need to bring in an education minister to talk about the stigma of local education.
Yeah, man.
Which is quite true, to be honest. But also, how? Let's talk hours a week.
Right.
How much are we looking at?
Oh my goodness.
Per week?
Oh, it's been
because you know certain things like math tuition,
That's
right?
2
It's
hours.
more. It's 2 hours on. Yeah. Correct. And then we also had piano class.
Wow, now the trauma is just all coming back.
I had piano.
I think I blanked out of my head.
And I had badminton training sessions as well.
Sweet bananas juice.
Yeah, so I trained like 2 to 3 times a week.
That's great.
Hold on, 2 points. Banana juice is ratchet.
Sorry, I love.
What the heck is
that's why my schedule was a bit packed.
Wait, hold on. I know we got a lot of things to talk about. But badminton class.
Yeah, training sessions.
You represent state lah?
Nearly, but did not.
So
that means you can whoop my ass as badminton.
Let's try one day.
Whoa! What kind of Jeremy, was that? She was inviting me, right?
That was not invite, that's challenge. That's straight up trash talk.
That's
straight up trash talk.
For all the listeners to hear.
Oh, wow.
This is like engraved
She really
in
called me
stone
out.
like that,
She called me out, bro.
Yeah.
This is like Logan Paul, Jake Paul
It's
versus
like
the guy.
lie.
So we're gonna sell tickets shortly.
Are we live streaming
shall
this?
we
monetize
We
this?
have to go and book the...
You cannot. You watch on YouTube. It's not free. You must pay one.
Pay
entry.
I love it.
Yeah, then we split.
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Correct. That's how we profit, right?
Yeah.
Wow, she challenged me.
Oh wait, I actually took tennis.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys
right.
suck,
I actually took tennis for a while. I was trying out for state. Guess what? Didn't make it.
Oh, same here. Our dreams died.
But yeah, dreams died. Really crash and burn died. I joined tennis too hard.
Hardcore, man.
Wow, no, tennis was the only tuition I enjoyed. If you call it considered
actually,
tuition.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
seriously.
let's break it into hours per week.
Right.
Let's do a bit of calculation. I'm going to buy you guys some time.
Wow,
For everyone who's listening in, drop us a message on Instagram stories as you share the podcast. Tell us how many tuitions you went for, what subjects they were, how long you spent a week, or if you went to one of those all-day tuition daycare things. We've got some of the people in the studio who have went for those.
We'll write condolences letters to your childhood.
We'll do special shout outs for all of you
I'm so
guys.
sorry, I feel
all right,
so bad
Nicole,
for you.
how many hours a week roughly?
I think easily, if you
day,
talk about
maybe?
high school, in high school,
yeah.
a day, I could spend around...
At its peak.
At its peak, around like 4 to 5 hours
A day.
Yeah.
on tuitions alone.
No, not a day lah.
Yeah, a day.
Huh?
So,
Yeah.
two subjects.
Oh my
yeah, so
God.
it's like right after school and at night, like after
Okay,
dinner.
let me think about
Wow,
it.
I hate those days, man.
Oh yeah, my goodness. I tend to like knock
I
off.
cry on her. I don't cry.
One,
Only
two
tears
and
coming
a
out as
half,
blood.
2.5,
from my butt.
4.5,
Yes, Jeremy.
Six. I think I had anywhere from 6 to 7.5 hours of extra tuition or classes per week.
Yeah, sounds about right for me.
Because I wasn't the type that every day got tuition lah. But if you want to count piano class and tennis in, oh my lord.
Oh yeah,
that was really.
That's hectic.
Wow, no wonder so tired on the weekend. I
just
don't know.
want to crash and burn during the weekend.
Yeah,
right?
don't talk about because we were church kids, right?
Right.
We also got church practice.
Oh yeah,
3 hours for one night, and then got to go church 2 hours earlier. Oh man, that Sunday is just gone, and then after that.
Monday again.
Yeah. 7.5 hours.
Sounds about right, to be honest. I think it's very similar, 6 to 8 hours a week.
Oh my gosh.
I think some of the longer ones were literature, because I crammed 2 years of syllabus into 6 months of study. So I had 3-hour literature classes twice a week.
Oh no, that's
6 hours.
pain.
And then the funniest one was add math at the start from 4. When I took it, it was 2 hours per class.
Right.
But then at the end, 1 month before SPM, right, my new tuition was 45 minutes per class. And it was so good. I scored like B.
Wow, that's
Very good, because he write the exam paper.
Hey.
Okay, no. Before we go into that, what were some of the best experiences? What do you look forward to when it came to tuition classes? What do you not look forward to at all? Nothing.
Zero. I look forward to chemistry because the teacher was very nice and she made chemistry very fun.
Tamatu, our teacher. Sorry, shouldn't share location.
Sorry.
Jeremy, how many tuitions do you go for?
Quite a lot. I went for the ones I remember is English, math.
You also go for English,
Yeah, I went for English.
You speak what language at home?
I speak English at home.
See, I'm not the only one.
I went, but it was interesting because even though I speak English, my writing was pretty trash.
Oh, okay.
Like
Not good to say right now. You're looking for
my writing. My English, right? You would think that I would get an A, right? I got a C.
Hey, what's going on, Jeremy?
No.
Making too many Maple Story videos.
A bit bad.
A lot of Maple Story videos.
After those. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I had those teachers that would come to your house one.
Wow,
private.
you cannot run already.
That one is
Private tutor.
My mom would be like, oh, come already, go to the dining table.
Then you got 2 teachers, your mother and your
No, my mom is just chilling with myself.
Wow, that's hardcore, man.
That's stressful also.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, it's like one eye on you,
For me,
run,
some of the things I look forward to, when it came to tuition was making friends.
Yes, friends.
And then you can finally meet other girls that are not from your school for me. I was like, wow. And then somehow all the girls from other school prettier than the girls from my school. And wow, my school, this is very bad, sorry.
Wow, that's good.
It's pretty out. Like, why? The grass is always greener.
Yeah, because you don't see them in school uniform most of the time. What?
Yeah.
Most of them after school, ponytail come out already, don't care.
Yeah.
The strap come off one side. I don't know what tuition I went for. How do you all, wait, hold on. I'm just making this up. How do you all make friends in tuition? I literally had no time to talk to anyone.
After, I tried to stay after a bit long.
Zero.
Same.
I don't know what you're doing.
Or like friends of a friend that make friends, mutual
Zero.
friends.
Nothing. I don't know how you all do this. I had literally no time to make tuition.
Try to write notes.
Oh, what?
Try to write notes, then teacher come, what is this? Oh shit! And then the class only 2 people.
Teacher said, I love you. Anyway, I don't know. What the heck? You guys can make friends. Okay, maybe I was just too focused on studying. Maybe.
I think so. Most of the classes that Ming Han you went for were home classes, right?
Tuition.
The one that the teachers own house.
Yes.
Sort of things, right?
And there was absolutely.
It's trash. It smells bad. There's
Unless it was the chemistry house. The chemistry house, okay.
The chemistry teacher is the best.
Chemistry teachers. But I don't know. I went to Pusat, something called Jaya Diri last time, the Malay tuition or something in Taman Mega.
Freaking hate the place, man.
That one was crammed with 20 to 30 people. Don't talk about making friends.
So those tuition centers, right? It's actually easier to not pay attention.
Yeah,
but you're really wasting money, right?
I really wish last time because I started figuring out that every time teacher writes something on the board, I just take my phone out and take picture. I really wish we had iPhones last time because I can just voice note the whole tuition.
Correct.
My friend only was able to do that when they were doing MP3 recordings last time. That was cutting edge technology.
Yeah, it really was.
Now, I just go to sleep and put your voice note on only.
Now don't even need to go class. The slides are online already.
COVID.
What about you, Nicole? What were some things you look forward to? All the handsome Penang boys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this girl is licking her lips. You all missed that.
No, the thing is that and I also get to meet people from other schools.
Right.
Talking about the boys, right?
People girls and guys. Yeah.
Mostly guys.
PP.
All right, then moving on. I felt like another thing is also look forward to some of the teachers that I really admire. It's not only their personality, but the method that they teach really do cater to what I need as a student.
Right.
One of the things I love about my physics teacher at that time was he rubbed the whiteboard like this.
Yeah, the other arm need to balance.
Yeah. So he hold the rubber in his right arm, but then this hand, he's doing the chicken dance.
Last time I remember, sorry, not tuition story. I know there was a replacement teacher in our school, right? It's a sweet young thing last time. I think it's an intern, 20-something, college student, right? Came and teach mathematics or something. I sit in the naughty boys class. I see what they do. They purposely write all the words on top of the board, highest point of the board. Then they will say, "Teacher, why never rub that one up there?"
Yo.
Happy New Year, welcome to my high school.
Yo,
anyway, let's move forward.
Naughty boy.
Not the naughty boy there. But I don't know how you guys do it. I know a lot of people look forward to hanging out before, but I think my parents are so strict. The minute I go there is tuition, finish, my parents pick me up, I'm gone home. Yeah. I cannot go around and hang out with the mama or what, this kind of thing. I know people go to McD's last time because it's the nice aircon place to sleep.
Yeah.
And then last time, the tuition places all sure got one cyber cafe around one.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of my friends go and Ponteng and then go there
Correct.
and play.
All of the tuition centers was because row of shops, right?
Yeah, near Blitz
There'll
Zone
always be Blitz Zone or some
Orange
other cyber
cafe.
cafe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was Penang like?
For my tuitions, mainly all in residential area.
Got badminton court nearby or not?
Oh, it's all teachers' houses lah.
Some are teachers' houses, some are actually
just house rented.
centers.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but it's mostly in the residential area.
What's the crazy? And this is off topic a bit. What's the craziest thing your tuition teacher has asked you to do?
Our favorite teacher in BU 11, BU 12, the Malay guy on Cikgu Kamaro or Ismail or something like that. The guy lah, Cairo.
Okay.
A lot of BU 4, BU 3, BU 2, BU 1 kids go there.
I roughly remember
but
this.
He damn crack on, man. He put us in the class, asked us to read, right? The class is 2 hours, He will leave for 1 hour and one and a half hours, right? He will just leave the room.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we'll just talk lah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So,
why do I roughly remember this? Yeah, actually that's true.
So the teaching period is like what? 30
half
minutes?
an hour.
What?
15 minutes.
And the half an hour he come back, right? We're just doing like grammar exercises.
And then he'll teach us a few peribahasa. That's it.
And then he just okay, your turn, everyone give one peribahasa and what it means. Wow, good. I love him. But he's very fun. I really like him.
I want to teach tuition like this.
Yeah, but then that was one of my favorite tuitions because so many beautiful girls, all the pretty girls on. Voila, I stress. Then I'm like, hey, thank God now my BU1 friends are here. Stress.
So now we know.
BU4 DU DJ, really all the handsome boy.
I don't know when your mom sent you to this. There was a really...
Cikgu Lia!
The sour
Sorry.
Oh no.
Wow, this is rough.
2.5 hours, right?
What subject was that?
BM. By this Chinese teacher who speak Malay so weird.
The craziest thing that she practices every tuition, right, is she will give a list of 50 to 100 words.
Correct.
You need to memorize all the spelling, and you need to memorize all the synonyms.
What?
And she will test you on the spot. 50 to 100 words.
She's a Chinese teacher who teaches Malay at a Chinese high school.
Oh my goodness.
So you know how intense it is, right?
The grinding is insane.
You know when okay, I don't know if you guys experience this. Maybe it's a Chinese school thing. Were you in Chinese school?
Yes, I was in Chinese school. Yes, high school.
Okay, I need to ask you this because I've never asked anybody this.
Okay.
When you write on line paper, right? Foolscap paper, do you have to leave a line in between your sentences?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh, so it's a practice.
Yeah, it's not paragraph, but by sentences.
Because then there's room for them to write stuff on top, is it?
Yes.
No, now it all makes sense. This one we cannot understand last time. Dude, why you want to waste so much paper?
I'm literally shitting myself.
So wait, you all write?
We all write. I mean, according to the paper, just follow the line.
But you see, I'm sorry, I'm going to be super bad at prejudice. But you see, the teacher in Chinese school actually make work happen.
Right.
I've never seen any teacher comment on sentence by sentence for karangan or essay in government school. They will just put one tick.
That's all?
Put an X and then at the bottom there, try harder.
That's all? There's no constructive feedback?
What's try harder? I try harder next time. I don't know what it means, but I'll try harder. I just said I try harder this time. Thank you, sir. That's it. But now it makes sense because that Malay tuition was the hardest Malay tuition in my entire life.
Hey, but I have to say, Ming Han really, he stuck through it. Until I think you went there for a year or 2 years, right?
2 years. I didn't know I have a choice.
I told my mother after maybe half a year to a year, I said, I really cannot do this, teacher.
Yeah,
I will give me a chance, let me get A's on my own, then you send me back.
Okay.
After I got all A for my BM. I hated her so much. What drove me to get excellence
is the hate.
Was my hate for this.
Wow.
It's actually very rough.
I hated this class.
That tuition really not for everyone.
Wow. And then the rest of the students there, not like the pretty girls in B4.
There's no pretty girls there.
The studious one, right?
All the Chinese boys, the saliva coming out with the Tupperware bottles.
Yeah. That was And then she would open the wooden table, and then she wear the very loose clothes one. And then she'll always be eating something in front of you one. And she chew. Wow, suddenly all the memories are flooding back. Wow, no wonder.
House smell real bad, man.
Oh, you don't say this kind of thing. Chiguli, if you're listening,
she shouldn't be listening to this.
I wouldn't say my A is because of you, but I appreciate your effort in my life.
A is because of you.
I would say.
Because I didn't want to go to you.
Is it worth it? Is this kind of tuition? So you see the reverse effect instead of the effect, right?
Yeah. At the end, she still contributed to your success. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Since we're on this, right? Everyone tell
some real leathery skin, man. I just suddenly remember all this. It's got like freckles and everything.
Oh my goodness, that vivid memory.
Because when she chew on her breath, I can smell from my ears.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
What she eat, I can smell.
Is it worth it?
Hold on. Before we go to is it worth it? Tell us,
man.
Since we're on the memory train, right?
No.
Give us some stories from like the most vivid things you remember from your high school or tuition experiences. So maybe you can go, then Ming Han, you can go again.
I think like the craziest one is like the amount of homework that we have.
Yeah, on top of your school.
On top of our school.
And your Chinese school some more.
And I'm from Chinese school. And the thing is that like the tuition teacher remembers what he or she gives
they
you.
actually do work one.
Yeah, oh my goodness. They'll be like, next week, guys, class, do you remember the homework that that I gave you last week? Everyone's like, nope.
I do.
Nope, I don't. Yeah, so actually I kind of treat like tuition as like an extra class. So exactly the same, I copy last minute, I do homework last minute.
Wow, you don't look like this kind of girl, huh?
I know, right?
She's so happy. She's like so happy.
Why are you so happy? We're outing you.
No, the thing is that I'm proud that I have progressed. Yeah, I've grown up.
Grown up? Do you just say
grown up?
No words.
Grown up.
I've grown up.
I love that.
That's crazy.
Grown up.
Okay.
Grown up.
Ming Han, what else? Okay, but I feel that's not a crazy story. You need to give us something like Ming Han's.
That's not crazy level.
Not really, because all the tuitions that I've been to is like, okay, the fun part is like, we talk to friends, but other than that, we are really like, we do pay attention. Or I do pay attention. I'm usually like the front or like the second row person. Because then again, I know I need help. I know like this subject, I need help.
I had no friends in tuition, that's why I could pay attention.
Oh,
that's why I'm so curious. Why you all can make friends in tuition?
I have damn lot of friends though.
Wow, that must be a great time, man. I didn't go there to play around. I was like, shut up, I'm going to study. But also the thing, I think it's also where you sit. All the kids will sit at the back one. I cannot sit there because it's very smelly after school. So I sit near the aircon. And usually the aircon is in the front of the class. So that's true, what? That's why. Wow, is that not enough crazy story for tuition?
I got two. Okay. So my first one is the ANMAT story. So when I was in Form 4, the first thing you ever learn in Form 4 ANMAT syllabus is functions.
Right, chapter 1,
right?
yes.
Chapter 1, right?
Yes.
And I went to this tuition even before school started.
Okay.
So I was acing it, man. Like I was so good that even in secondary school, when teacher couldn't explain, I could explain to my friends. Then we were like, wow, you're so good.
Okay.
And chapter 2 roll around and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I was so bad. I was just copying my friends' work at that point.
Okay.
Form 4, after the first few exams, obviously I was getting really bad, worse and worse. My mom was like, something wrong with this tuition, you cannot go already. I was like, okay, so I pulled out. Up to Form 5, mid-year, right, I was still failing at math, And Ming Han, right, his whole secondary school life always got high marks for math.
But here's the weird thing. It was only at math. My mock math didn't make sense to me.
Right, normally it's the ballet.
Yeah, my whole... If you can do mock math, you can't do at math. If you can do at math, you can't do
I always got A for mock math.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why I cannot do MS, right?
Okay.
My dad is a freaking civil engineer, okay?
Yeah.
Ming Han and my dad could do. My dad teach me, I don't understand anything. Finally, my mom was like, you know what? Let's go last resort. One of our friends, one of our friends' mother she's a school principal. Her husband writes exam papers for schools. For the whole country, SPM and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So I went over for his class. His one class is like $100 on. 45 minutes, $100.
Damn.
So I was like, wow, we are burning money here.
Right.
Then he sat down with me. He opened the paper. He just tell me, you just mark what you can do. The whole paper, I marked maybe 2 questions I can do. He said, okay, he said, don't waste time already. Because now we need to have 2 months before SPM. Mm-hmm. Don't even think about A. I said, okay. He said, we only do the whole exam 2 hours, right? We're only going to answer 4 questions. These 4 questions will make you pass. If you can answer 6 questions, you get B. And I was like, what the shit? Dude, 2 months, right? Wow, I got B.
Whoa.
Now that is
crazy.
Visionary teacher. That's like damage control.
The teacher said, don't even write. Like if you finish your work, You check already, you make sure these are 100% correct. Then only you go and just do working. Then you get one mark, one mark, one mark.
Actually, the workmanship also gets points, right?
So I think this was the only tuition I felt was really worth it. The other crazy story was, this one I say the teacher, he rubbed board like this. So when I was from 3 or from 4, I went for physics class with this guy. And then the class had me, my best friend Michael, and Saiful, so a couple of guys, and then got 3 or 4 girls from Bu3, Bu4, all pretty girls on. So we all talking, and the teacher likes the pretty girls, so he talks to them a lot. But then the guys, he doesn't like us because we're guys, right? So he was telling a story about one of the physicists and stuff like that. And then my friend and I were laughing, not because of him, but we were laughing because like one stupid question we did got wrong. So we were laughing at that. Suddenly he flipped out. He banged the table, then he looked at me and Michael and said, Ming Yue, Michael, why are you laughing? Then we just, teacher? Then he said, you got a problem with me? Then we were like, and this guy is like a 60-year-old man, you know. Suddenly, right, he just shouted, F me up, F me up.
Oh my goodness.
We were so lost. He said like the full F word, like, F me up, F me up. Then me and Michael were just,
60-year-old man.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness.
I didn't understand the context. What does that mean? What does he want me to do?
Who was he fighting with that day?
Unexpected.
Why do I remember this story?
I told you all.
Why do I remember this story?
What did that mean?
Why would you ask kids to F you up?
Especially you're a 60-year-old guy.
I honestly think that you might have a problem. Something... You had a bad day.
Yeah, I think he's having a bad day.
And then I think he had so much on his mind.
He just asked me,
as a grown-ass man,
how do you look at a 16-year-old boy
and say, F me up?
Like, you want to F me up? F me up? Then we're like,
oh my goodness.
what's happening?
I think ever since the day, he might have lost his job.
No, we still went to him.
Really?
How do you get past that?
I just saw him as just an old man who needed help.
Oh man.
So that was just 2 of my favorite stories from tuitions. Man, you got any other stories?
I got nothing that comes close to that. I'm sorry. I had a very, very decent tuition life other than the auntie who chew food in front of me all the time. That one was just, scarring to a certain point.
Jeremy, you got any nasty stories, any crazy stories?
I have one maths teacher that I went to her house first because she had a tuition center. And then after that, she moved to like personal tutoring with me and my sister. My sister couldn't take her already, so she was the first one out of this equation. It's me and this teacher, and she'll come every week. I remember over the weeks, right, I'll always fight with her because I'll be doing a working and I'll get the answer, right? But she'll be like, this is the wrong way to do it. And I'm like, the answer's the same. She's like, you need to do it this way.
That's true.
And then I was so frustrated because like every day, I would still get the answer somehow. Right. But I would be scolded for doing the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I was so frustrated that I just told him I really cannot tahan already.
Right.
And I got one time I was like, wow, I cannot. I just
you just what?
Yeah. And then I would and I remember I got times right where I was so tired or you know when the teacher arrives and she sits down in your room, your study room or wherever, right? She'll be just waiting there, right? And then I'll be like, oh, I'm coming, I'm in the toilet, but then I'm in my bed just
you gotta try, you go off the light, the teacher's room, they lock the door.
No my mom was in the dining table, so there's no way to run.
Yeah, okay lah. It's okay lah, but okay lah. I'm not the kind of person who have that kind of interesting story. So, do you guys think it's all worth it? I mean, how long have we been? How long has this been? I feel like we talk a lot of stories. Okay, I would say if your grades improved, obviously that's your money well spent, right? But is it worth it to a point? I remember I was going to say something. If the teacher had an impact in your life, I feel it's worth it. If you went there just because your parents are going, it's really not worth it.
Right.
They just want you to go and your grades don't change. But to be honest, we really don't need tuition if our academic teachers, like our real teachers, did their jobs. I feel tuition itself is not worth it. Because you should be learning this stuff at school.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, it's in hindsight, now that we're older, right, we can say that it's a student's responsibility to give your 100% where you are at in your school or university, whatever.
Yeah.
It's also the teacher's responsibility, 100%.
To give the 100%.
To give the 100%, right?
Yeah. But not all teachers give 100%.
Yeah. And the thing is that like from my school, we had like from 1 alone, we had like 15 to 17 classes, and average per class there's like around 35 students.
Your school
15 to
Your school is the whole of Penang.
No. My school is just
damn big, way.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah.
Like how many students
So my batch, because I was a transferred student, so my number it's 602.
You had a number.
Yes.
That is crazy. You have a number.
Yeah. So our school, we don't call, like if
You
we
don't
got
use your
caught,
names, right?
if we got caught by prefects,
602.
yes, it's like 11602. That's my number.
Oh my god.
You're like livestock at a farm, is it? Like what's that's crack, man.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Ours is the only school that doesn't
God,
have...
sometimes your mother call you by your number.
Hey, no.
612. Sorry, Nicole.
No. Right. So sometimes, okay, I digress, right? Okay, so the main point is that like sometimes I feel like there's so many students that a teacher could only accommodate.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. And I think, if I was a teacher and I had a class of like 40, 50 kids and only 12 are like paying attention, then 12.
That means you only pay attention to the 12 and not the other.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad, but it's true.
Maybe save it for another time, but my tuition life was pretty boring. My college teachers and lecturers, that's where the fun began.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
We didn't talk about this.
I'm like thinking about it now that you mention it. Actually, the ones that really lose their minds is the college lecturers. Not the tuition teachers.
It's true.
Not the high school and secondary school.
Because in uni, technically you're dealing with adults also.
Right.
Yeah, that's where they lose their mind. Am I not entertaining? Am I not fun?
Wait.
This is so familiar.
You don't know.
It's so familiar.
Coming soon to the next podcast.
My teacher was on her knees, first class of like
the
statistics.
Why?
Same teacher, the Indian teacher, the lady one. It helped.
Oh, it's not statistics.
Oh.
This was my degree. This is another day.
Wow, that's crazy.
Would I send Hailey for tuition center? It depends about what Hailey wants to do with her life. I really want, learning, looking back, right? Tuition, school, I honestly think even the whole line thing, right? Like skip a line, do that, skip a line. Even math, I understand the whole thing, right? Like Jeremy was very unhappy about. I arrived at the same answer. It should be correct. But I think really the whole thing is really discipline. When you're young, you got to learn structure and discipline. Because if not, you are really a wild animal. Like looking at Hailey right now, right? If she got no structure and discipline, right? There's no difference one monkey and human child. I tell you, there's really no difference one. If you think about it, if you don't put diaper on your kid, right, the house will look exactly the same if you have a puppy in your house. 100%, I tell you.
Right.
He's speaking truth right now.
You don't trust me. There's one time Hailey got out of her diapers. You don't want to see what happened to the house.
Oh my goodness.
We should start taking stories of that one.
When I send kids to tuition centers, honestly, I would try to help Hailey first as a parent.
Right.
Then I would assess, is it really her problem or is it a teacher problem? Then I would see if I figure out. Because kids need to play. I don't want her to go through like a childhood where every day after school, you need to go for more school and I only see you 3 hours of the day and you're already not happy with me because
it's true.
You went to 10 hours of class. But would you guys have kids in the future? Would you send them to tuition?
Maybe for the enriching ones. Like maybe I'll force them to do like piano classes or
coding.
Yeah. Agreed.
School subjects. Maybe because of the way now we see education compared to the way our parents saw education. I know that if you don't do well in school, it doesn't mean you're not going to do well in life.
Yes, exactly.
It's character.
Yeah. But one thing I'm really grateful for tuition is that, like what you mentioned, it provides structure. Like, you know, after school, okay, there's this like 2 hours of dedicated time towards something potentially useful for my exams per se. Or like, you know, fun times with my friends in tuition per se.
Fun times with my friends in tuition?
And you're paying for that.
Actually, it's worth it though.
It did make me appreciate my free time in the week.
Agreed.
But also my free time was filled out with homework, so I can't really say much. Yeah. All right, Jeremy, what is this you have planned for us over here?
All right, so we're going to take you down a trip to memory lane.
Oh, the trauma is starting already.
No.
We're going to ask you some questions from 3 subjects.
Okay.
Oh,
we have English,
no.
Sejarah, and we have math.
Guess which one I'm not going to do well in.
Let's start off with English.
Okay.
Nicole, this for you.
Oh my goodness, extra pressure. No.
Okay, so just nicely, how many questions do you have in total?
3.
Just have like 6 or 7.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Nicole is English. Ming Yue is math.
Oh, shit.
And I'm
Sejarah.
Sejarah is good.
No, my Sejarah is my Sejarah is Piku bad.
Oh?
It's my worst subject next to biology.
Okay.
We'll
see about that.
Let's go.
Okay, we're going to go with English first. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
Question is, what is an adjective?
So easy.
Nicole.
Wait, adjective. Wait, verb is 动词. Adjective.
Sorry, what
You
the
ever had
shit
that
is
kind of
happening?
like bilingual
Adjectives.
problem?
You think in Chinese or not?
Yeah. Wait, it's not 名词, right? You know what's 名词?
No, no.
Sorry, you just heard the banana episode.
No, the thing is that like I grew up accustomed to this bilingual thing.
Okay, let's talk. What adjective?
Let's stop. What's an adjective?
What's an adjective? Okay, what is it used for?
Okay, use for sentences.
Stupid.
Oh,
Everything
wow,
is
so
just a-
good. What an English literate are
Oh
you?
my goodness. I'm sorry,
What is
teachers.
an adjective? I don't know. Used for sentence in English. Great, 10 marks.
I'm sorry, teachers.
Okay, you don't know how to define an
Right.
adjective.
Can you give us an
Wait,
example of adjective?
Yeah.
Adjective. Isn't it like
Oh my
Isn't it?
God! I'm sorry, auntie. You waste so much money on English
sorry,
teacher.
I'm sorry, parents. but I got A+ for English.
Buy money one.
Fake
This
one,
this
huh?
buy one.
I got A1 for 1119.
Oh, what's
Fake
triple
one,
19?
It's a
The
marking
highest
scheme.
standard of English, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
wow.
marking scheme.
Well, yes.
Obviously fake.
Oh my
huh?
goodness.
Go home and burn
Ming
the
Han,
cert.
what's an adjective?
Wait, what's if someone
Do you
doesn't
want?
answer it?
Do you want to answer? Okay, let's give it to you.
It's like a
Describing noun.
yeah. You describe
That's
an object.
Verb.
No, but you
No.
describe a
Oh.
characteristic of
Yeah.
an object.
Right. Verb is 动词.
So you give characteristics
is
an
like-
item.
we
Okay,
don't
we're
know.
all bananas here.
Okay, 动词is
an
action.
adjective.
Okay, so since I told you what it is, can
You
you
have
give
to
me an
answer, yeah.
example of adjectives now?
Handsome.
Yes.
Okay,
thank
there we
you.
go. Yes,
So
thank you.
the correct answer that I was
Ooh.
given is adjectives are words that describe
Describe.
nouns or pronouns.
Correct.
Like old, cheerful. Yeah.
It's an adjective.
Okay.
Right,
We don't
I'm so
want to
embarrassed.
Like blonde or peachy.
Which
That's
she
true.
both is.
Yeah.
That is
Oh.
true.
Next.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
We don't want to trouble you more. Let's move on to Sejarah.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Let's begin. That's a very good one.
Oh no.
Who is the father of modernization? Papa Pemodernan.
Yep. This is my strength, guys. Parameswara.
Hey, not bad. He was in the textbook.
I think
Yes,
it's-
he was in the
I
textbook.
think it's Tun Abdul Razak.
Isn't he?
Or is it Tun Hussein On?
That's kemerdekaan, man.
Huh?
Hey, no.
That's Abdul Rahman, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
The answer is Parameswara.
Yeah.
Yes.
I tell you
Who
guys,
is it? Who is it?
my Sejarah is so bad. What
the
is it?
answer is Mahathir.
Closer. They were hanging out at some point, probably. Yeah. They were hanging out.
It's not close. There's only four of
Not
them.
even
Yeah.
close.
Two of them is half wrong already. When talking about it.
Parameswara.
Parameswara
Close.
is the papa of everything actually.
Yeah, okay.
Without him, we don't have good stories in Malaysia
Okay.
already.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
let's move on to the next question.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Who
is it?
is
What subject is this?
Sejarah?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
still.
Who is the father of unity? Papa
It can't be
Perpaduan.
Najib, I can tell you that.
I think you need to take that out.
It's fine. It's so good. It's so good.
Wait, there's actually a thing called the father of unity.
Yes.
I think it's Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Oh, we're talking the Malaysian political scene. Okay.
There are only so little prime ministers.
I'm sweating, guys.
I can tell you it's not Lee Kuan Yew.
Tun Hussein On.
Oh.
That is correct.
Oh.
Yep.
Why?
Because I didn't know the rest. I didn't know.
Fair play.
Okay.
I didn't know the rest. All right. That's how I scored
Okay.
an A
All
in my
right. Let's move on to math. Okay.
Okay. You.
All right.
So
So
a calculator open.
we're gonna do a speed test. So you must give me the answer like real
Oh,
quick.
shit.
Okay.
Close
But we're
it.
going
Close
to-
it.
How?
Close it.
We're
Close
going
it.
to do it like
Mental math like that. That's one.
these are all mental math.
Yeah, do that, yeah.
Son,
Right.
are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What is 5 times 6?
Come on.
30.
Yay.
What is 8 times 9?
Yeah.
72.
Yay.
What is 4 times 7?
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
What is
Huh?
9?
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
sorry.
correct.
Correct.
What's 9 times 9?
Oh.
81.
Yay.
Wow, what is
Yeah.
5 times 10?
Oh.
50.
I mean, you
Let's amp it up. Wait, what's 125 times 11?
Eh?
Okay.
What?
Oh, I got this.
Come on.
Hold on. Give me.
125 times 11.
Oh,
it's very easy
shit.
to do. Very easy to do. Let's go.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a sec. I can do this. Oh, wow. Hold on. 5. Yeah.
Come on, guys. It's easy.
Wait.
125 times 11. Seriously, guys, this is one of the easiest questions. you can-
1, 7. No, 1275.
Okay. No.
Oh, what's the answer?
125 times 11. You take the 125.
375.
There we go.
Because you 125, you times 10 is already 1,250.
Sorry, I'm
You
stupid.
I don't even do that. For the 11 skill, right? My teacher just told me you put the number at the SAR first.
Okay.
And you just move the number in front and then plus it all together. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. I tried doing that.
So since it's so easy, let's do 125, 1,252 times 11.
Wait, what? Come again?
1,252 times 11. Very easy.
1,252.
So 2, 7, 7, 3, 1. Is that correct? I don't know.
13772.
Yeah?
Oh.
Welcome to Ming Han's math class. A tuition center is about to open near you. So
Okay,
please
next
register.
question.
That's about it. I think you have proven your point that your math is
bad.
decently well.
Decent.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Decent.
Passable
Yeah.
to do basic math. So
Can
you
you
get
see, can you
cheated
see?
by the shop owners.
That's
when
what
they-
we need.
Right, yeah.
Hey, when
That's what we need.
you boss, ini roti canai berapa? Ini 4,5.
He already said it. He already said $4.5. So calculating.
Wow, that's nuts. If you had to do that, I
That's
feel sorry
correct.
for you.
I'm hoping that you guys
stress.
enjoyed this week's episode of the Tabletop Podcast too. We're diving back into what we loved about, not what we love and hate about tuition. If you guys have an interesting story, please tell it to us. We would love to talk about it, maybe in a 1 minute on IGTV or something. Let us know what you would like us to talk about next. Thank you, Nicole, for being on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Do you know what's an adjective now?
Yes, I do. Thank you very much for this knowledge. I learn. You see, you live and you learn.
What's a pronoun?
Pronoun. He, she.
No! No!
Come back next time to find out what a pronoun is.
Before we end, here's this week's song recommendation. It's from Gregory Porter. This one's called Concord, and I was just listening it today. It's really nice. Here is what it sounds like.
I'm all dropped down, slicing through the stratosphere.
That's Gregory Porter, Concord. Check it out. It's on Spotify and YouTube. Everyone else, we're also on Spotify and YouTube. Get caught up with all the latest podcasts from Table Talk. Amen. Amen's not out yet, sorry. Head Over Heels. And we've got a brand new show coming to you this June. I'm not going to talk about it just yet. We also have a community on Discord that is thriving. And if you want to thrive and glow up with us, well, and maybe if you need some tuition help, we're also available. Check us out. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You know what? It's fine. The link's in the comment section below. Or just the description. Until next time, we'll see you guys. It's been the Mings and Nicole. Have a great week, guys. Stay safe.
Study hard.
Cases are rising.
You don't need math for that.
Wash your hands.
1 plus and phone.
And
phone.
But
I sanitize my phone.
goodbye.
See you guys.